We look like we have been at sea for a while.
No. We've only been at sea for a day. They've come right by us on this side. Both of them.
We have two cargo ships now coming up behind us. They are quite close.
We're not exactly enjoying life today. We've been cooking with the oven kind of on the side. The tap in the kitchen is not working, and the water filter which dispenses our drinking water, that is cooked.
You can only get better from here.
That's right. That's right. We're at the bottom almost.
Good morning. It is about 7 o'clock right now. I have about 2 hours left on my shift. Kieran woke me up a little bit later than he was supposed to because he was watching a movie and he was really enjoying it. We're fixing the sail last night because we had to take a turn, but the head sail wasn't liking it at all. So now we're going, I think, 10 more nautical miles above what we're supposed to. So now we're taking a wider berth around the Colombian coast. But it's all good and well. I mean, it's just gonna take us a little bit longer time. The head sail wasn't liking it at all, and we're going much quicker this way. It was a pretty rough night. The first night on the crossing is always the worst for me. I struggled to go down to sleep. So much things going on in my head, and for some reason, over crossings when we're sailing, I have the most vivid dreams. I don't know if any of you other sailors has it. Please let me know. I just get the most gory dreams, and it's really disturbing, to be honest. And then Kieran wakes me up and like, what? Like, where am I? And I finally get to sleep. That is. Other than that, I mean, the sailing's been working great. We're actually, this is a shocking thing for us. We are averaging 7.3 knots, and our max on the sail has been 9.8 knots. I mean, we used to putter along at like 5 was our average. 4, 4 or 5, and now we're averaging at 7. It's just unreal. I mean, this antiphal has just been wonders to us. It's just been amazing. Yeah, and now the sun is coming up, as you can tell, and looks like it's gonna be another nice sail. My seasickness went away after I slept before, and after that I've been feeling much better. So thank you, Missy from Lukasla, for the pills. It really worked. Yeah, and I'm just gonna continue listening to some music until I have to wake Kieran up.
While I've got you here, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell to keep up with everything we're doing. G'day, this is my first video for day number 2. We're not exactly enjoying life today. I've been fighting with the sails most of this morning. I had 2 shifts last night and 2 attempted sleeps, and yeah, the sleep was not on. I guess I guess I felt a little bit scared. I'm putting it down to just nerves because I just heard of some yachties heading around the top of, it's kind of like Venezuela, Colombia, heading around this saddle of a thing. The wind just wraps around there really quickly. And I've had this in the back of my mind, and I had it in the back of my mind last night while I was trying to sleep. I was a bit scared that I had too much sail out, and I was leaving shift to Isabel, and I didn't know if the boat wasn't going to handle it, or anyway, I didn't sleep very well. So today we're kind of zigzagging at a broad reach. We worked out, well, I've kind of worked out that we're going to arrive in the night time. So I think the more we zigzag, the more we take our time, the better we'll be. We'll probably arrive in the daytime if we just zigzag up and down the Caribbean Sea. Yeah, more bad news. The oven is on a gimbal, which kind of goes do 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 do, and one of the hinges broke off, so it's kind of punk. And we've been cooking with the oven kind of on the side. The tap in the kitchen is not working for some reason. Pressure has been clogged going into the tap in the kitchen. I still have pressure in our bathrooms, but the tap in the kitchen and the water filter which dispenses our drinking water, that is cooked. So not ideal, but it's okay because it's happening on a 2-day sail, 3-day sail to Colombia. It would be a lot worse if we were crossing the Pacific and this was to happen on the first day. But yeah, it's not my best sail, this one. I need to relax the nerves and chill out a little bit.
You can only get better from here, right?
That's right. That's right. We're at the bottom almost.
Yeah. I woke up this morning by someone swearing a bit about the sails.
A few bad words were said.
Yeah.
The sails were not my friends.
No. I think, like I said before, the first night is always the roughest when you're just getting into the shifts and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but we just had some great lunch that Kieran prepared, Kieran special.
That'll be us. I might check in a bit later this evening when the sun sets, but that'll be us for the moment. I'll get some shots of this windy day. Right now we've got about 20, 22. It's been pretty consistent around 20-22, so we're feeling the apparent wind at about 15-16. So
okay,
it's all happening.
See ya.
Catch ya.
Status update. What's happening?
We have just done a jibe. And we have a really good angle. We should be able to stay on this tack for a long time. We've been practicing heading directly at the target and straight downwind. We've been practicing zigzagging. As you can see, there's a few zigzags here. We're just trying to figure out what works for us, especially in the conditions. It's quite wavy. So we're just trying to figure it out as we go along.
How's your mood?
It's greatly improved since this morning. I've had 2 sleeps today. Not really sleeps, just kind of lie downs.
Relaxing time.
Relaxing times. And just watched a movie.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling very, very good.
Nice. We look like we have been at sea for a while.
No. I've only been to sea for a day. How's dinner, beautiful girl?
It's good.
Delicious?
Soy chunks and veggies in a pita bread.
I like your schoolgirl hair for dinner. The sun is just setting on another amazing day on the ocean. We had a little bit of everything today, a few breaks, minimal sleep. Water's not working. But we're getting there. We're on one last tack to Santa Marta. Assuming the wind stays similar to what it is, we should be on this tack the whole way there, which is really nice. And we are flying. Right now we're doing between 6.5 and 8 knots, so it's quite nice.
Look at the sunset.
And it's a beautiful sunset. They've come right by us on this side, both of them.
Good morning. It is my favorite time on the day. The sun just rises up and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Kieran just came up now for a little check on the sails, and oh, the waves. The waves are pretty bad right now. We have 2 cargo ships now coming up behind us. They are quite close, or when I say quite close, it's like 14 nautical miles. But still, they're going about 13 knots, and they're going to pass us. Oh, yeah. The boom is not liking these waves. We did have a parental on, but it actually snapped, so we haven't put that on yet. Maybe it's a good idea to do that when he gets up. But yeah, like I said, the 2 cargo ships are gonna come behind us to the starboard side. We're not on the same course or anything, but I'm gonna look out for them and hopefully get them on film if they're close enough.
Good morning, everybody. This morning it is day number 3. Whoopa! Day number 3 here out on the ocean. Unfortunately, it's going to turn into a night sail, and we'll probably arrive there sometime in the middle of tonight. This morning I have got 2.5 hours sleep, which is, I mean, that may as well be 8, because that's the most amount of sleep I've had this whole trip in one go. So the eyes are they're a bit tired, but we're getting there. We're getting there. As I might have already said in a previous vlog, this sail's been a little bit scary because we've been coming around this peninsula and the wind has been so strong. Right now it's about somewhere between 22 and 28. So it just means a lot of adjusting of sails, a lot of keeping an eye on the waves, and yeah, it requires a lot of attention when the wind's this strong. Isabel's gone down for a sleep. She's catching up on a few hours she didn't get last night, and I just had some breakfast. It was leftovers from last night, and yeah, we're going alright. We're not going too bad. It's not very often when we're sailing that there is a ship on like a direct line course for us heading in the opposite direction. So right now we've got a guy dead ahead, he's his name is Desert Honor. He's 16 miles off, and he's going 11 knots our way. We're going 7.5 knots his way. Combine those two figures and you got 18 knots. So we're going to hit in under an hour, which is really interesting. I'll show you in here. That is him there, and he is slightly changing course to pass on our starboard side. We're still about half an hour off him, so I'd like to see how it fares. I'm just keeping a close eye on him now. He's holding his course, so I'll let you know how we go as the situation progresses. Okay, update is we are just passing him right now. He's just off to my right shoulder. We have come within about 1.5 miles of him. When you think about it, it sounds like quite a bit, but on the ocean, when there's hundreds and hundreds of miles of free space, coming 1 mile within a boat, yeah, you want to be up, you want to see it, you want to make sure we're both on the right course, because it's a little bit scary. And he's pounding into these waves. Massive, massive splash off the bow. How has your day been?
Oh, my ear was just there. Could do it again.
How's your day been, Isabel?
My day has been pretty good. I woke up to a lovely sunrise and had a pretty good day. I had 2 hours of sleep, almost 1.5 in the morning. And yeah, it's been a beautiful day. It's been hardly seen any clouds, and the waves have died down quite a bit, which I really enjoyed. How's your day been?
Very, very good. I got 2 hours sleep in this morning, and I also got 2 hours this afternoon, so I'm feeling quite good. And we have really got around the peninsula. So the peninsula off the top of Colombia / Venezuela, or whatever you want to call it, we just had massive winds coming around it and huge waves. So now that we've got around that and now we're in deep water, really the waves have calmed down quite a bit and we're just scooting along. We got 50 miles left to go to Santa Marta. So I've had a great day.
Yeah. We expected to arrive at what, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, which is not ideal, so we're going to put down a hook close to the marina, which is protected, and then check in tomorrow. That's the plan, right?
Roughly, yeah. Yeah, see if we can check in on a Saturday.
Yeah.
If we can't, then I'm not sure. We'll just stay on our boat with a Q flag.
Yeah. We have a lot of things to fix with the boat, cleaning and fixing in general.
Oh, everything broke this trip. I've never had our oven break. It's actually
the Atlantic crossing that it broke.
It came off its hinge, but
Yeah.
tell them the story about this morning when I woke you up.
What was the story?
Oh, you wanted to have a chat. I was just
Yeah, Kieran came and woke me up. He's like, how'd you sleep? I was like, oh yeah, good. And I was going to talk to him. He's like, And I said something else. He's like, I'm going to sleep on the couch. I was like, okay. I was like, do you want your pillow? Do you need anything else? Nothing. It was just out.
I might have already been sleeping before I woke you up. So I was really just waking up. Isabel, wake up! And then back to sleep.
Okay, well, we're looking at this beautiful sunset. I am going to go down for an hour and then I'm going to have my shift. And then, yeah, in a couple hours I'm going to be there. How exciting!
How good.
New continent, eh?
How good. South America. Hello, Colombia.
Colombia.
Colombia.